just wish that some people would actually do their jobs. I just wish that some people would actually do their jobs. I just wish that some people would actually do their jobs. I just wish that some
सो हेलो गाइस, क्या हाल चाल आप लोगों का। स्वागत है आप लोगों का एक न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम पे। सो हेलो गाइस, क्या हाल चाल आप लोगों का। स्वागत है आप लोगों का एक न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम पे।
just wish that some people
We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation! They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert. Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so. Both after all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death. Or even death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, that's why some continue to research it. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go. That's right. Don't worry.
That's I know for you.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even...
Right! We will sit back and do nothing!
Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get...
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry. No can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you will... New punishment.
That's close enough. Where do you think you're going? Oh, go ahead. Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon us.
doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Sino. There will be others coming for you. You'll Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. I apologize for bringing you into this state. You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone can sleep without closing their eyes.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time. Yes. I was carrying out a mission. My superior was injured while protecting me. And he survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. His name is Taj Rakan anyway. Our mission...
Don't worry, I'm almost there.
Good. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden danger. We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer.
Okay. But don't you know how to, Sino?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Take one step after another. Don't let your...
Just look around. Just sit
Watch out! Those weren't just normals, see? There are marked numbers on the pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. Stay still. Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh?
A miniature tracking device made like a Sharwar. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Oh, I never knew that kind of thing even existed. What?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during the fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a fainting fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Oh, well, good thing you were able to find it, Sino.
Let's keep heading to the auction.
हेलो भाई, क्या हाल चाल है? अगर कोई भी न्यू है लाइव स्ट्रीम पर तो चैनल को लाइक कर दो, शेयर कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो।
Yeah, not a single soul.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival, but even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quick.
All right, let's take a good look around the area.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't... Once they think we've left...
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left. Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes. And don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make... There's no time to lose.
Silence!
Ugh, so tired. Yay. It's probably about... Let's go. Maybe some...
ashes!
Bow your head.
Oh, looks like Sino. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya?
I didn't act immediately when he showed. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I...
Greedy.
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their... Since all the goods were just...
You must know who's
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine.
Listen, buddy, you better not.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Seemin. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with but even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can.
Why's that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process, everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one...
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit, until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you'll find some goods I received just recently.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this?
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods... I started to suspect the pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely if we can enter the repository. But considering you'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
If you start sniffing around the academia, and once word gets out...
Don't worry. I'll find them but if you still feel uneasy...
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Sino? I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected.
It's alright! We wanted to help Sino too!
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research file even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Sino, that's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. But some information may be retained as a record to warn. Follow me. I'll show you.
The restricted repository.
Okay, since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. But I'd suggest avoid...
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and...
There are many who do not... Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa! There's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh. It reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada...
What? Taj's son went to prison for...
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj...
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't...
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But I wonder if it had...
Taj was already very well known, so when Mortada came to study at the Academy, then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father. But they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after, Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that...
That's awful.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting... Possible. Taj would never do that. But this is Taj we're talking about.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Though I don't really believe... Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused. What should...
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the Academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask...
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the...
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The Academia consumes so many
Right, but we're
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have...
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the Academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Excuse me. Have you seen...
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has...
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar Rawar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar Rawar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with the Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to...
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite, but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started...
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine. Looks like there's no other...
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
हाँ जी
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil.
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These are the transactions between... The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right, that's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Sino will know what to...
All right, we'll give these to Sino and see. Let's go.
हेलो जोरो डी ब्रो, क्या हाल है आपके? मेरी आवाज आ रही है? जो भी भाई न्यू स्ट्रीम पर लाइक कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई। ब्रो अब आ जाओ, अगर साथ में खेलना है तो आ जाओ अब। अगर मेरी आवाज क्लियर आ रही है तो आ जाओ ब्रो।
Well, Sino, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been from what I remember. He is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time. He would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking.
अगर आपको मेरी बात क्लियर आ रही तो हम अभी साथ में खेल सकते हैं ब्रो वैसे।
An oversight on my part.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
If you are new on channel, do like, share, subscribe to YouTube channel. कईयों में इलेक्ट्रो लगता है, कईयों में डेंड्रो लगता है, कोई स्ट्रीम देखने आता है और देखते ही एकदम स्ट्रीम देख के ही भाग जाता है। ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए भाई। स्ट्रीम देखने आते हो तो भाई अच्छे से स्ट्रीम देखो भाई। पॉजिटिव कमेंट करो, लाइक करो, शेयर करो, सब्सक्राइब करो और ऐसे एंजॉय करते रहो। लेट्स गो।
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, I'm kind of nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry.
अंदर एक
You'll be
बंदा खड़ा
safe
है।
with me.
These walls have definitely seen better days. Is there some sort of fight here? Let's go and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. A passage! Hopefully that's our way. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
I'll go first. Nowhere to run.
Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed.
I find that hard.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I was completely... Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son failed as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with them. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the... I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is in the end.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see them?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm a prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This tower is locked.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop.
I'll do whatever.
I still remember when we first became partners. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and mapped in your house on purpose, didn't you? All of this. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed,
Huh? What do you mean, Simon?
he never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation to people from every...
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated, and I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once, as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it. That's right. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice, to add to the problem.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I'm assured. You haven't changed at all. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Aren't you too? There are some loads of bad guys to catch up
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn. He planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with him. Sacrificing your own life.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. I was always so busy with work that I never made time. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings.
Dad, why are you so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry. I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little? Why?
Because we are Mantra.
Just as Taj said, after being buried in quicksand, is it to them? Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them, but that's an opportunity. Thank you. But you just leave the rest so.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabila, what is
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Revive. So I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last one. The last few days have been quite the ride. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, after that, well, then we reached the Matra, then moved to... Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino all across... I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine.
Sino, right? He didn't get injured, did he?
He seems fine, but nobody knows the real situation. He brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong, we're still always honored to have Sino around. By the way, are you guys here to see Sino? He was walking with someone I didn't recognize. Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the Academia anytime.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Murtada Rakani into becoming interested. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Murtada died, the organ toyed with others' minds, treating lives like dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, if thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will, and can help me collect more testing data.
Sino! Tanari! Oh, so Tanari must be Nabil's partner! Are you also here to see Sino?
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seeming. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine. Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know. Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG, huh? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving a video forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek. So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else
कहाँ से करे
happens,
फिर यार
maybe
डेट
if you
ठंडा
find me in the Avidia forest.
खरीद से देता हूँ ठंडा
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if
न्यू
some
शिमला जा
criminals
सकते
did
पे
slip
उधर है ना
away while
चिपौड़ी
prisoners, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case.
गड्डी में तेल
So
भी
you
कम
can
है क्या
relax.
करूँ
What about you, Sino?
उधर होता ठंडा पानी यहाँ गंदा हो गया पानी अब इधर होता तो पहले अच्छा आपको पता तो है यहाँ नीचे
It's
बाड़ी
still not time for me to
इधर
rest.
होता तब इधर नहीं ठीक है
Those who died
फिर
have
मेरे को
fulfilled their
कब नहीं जाना
wishes.
पड़ना डैड फिर
But those who are alive have been thinking about
न्यू
what
शिमला
Taj
में
said
एक अच्छी
about
बाड़ी
the
वहाँ से
desolation these last few days.
बहता हुआ पानी मस्त
I just hope my own
और
change
नहीं
will
इधर
come
गए
slowly, so that
वो
I can
गिरा दी
press
मेरी
on a
साइड
little further. That way,
हैं
those who
और
see
आगे
me as
मेरी
their
साइड
superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn just as I gained courage from my own superiors and my partner.
फिर
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about. Once I start to... Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Top one day.
नहीं
I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. By the way, something strange happened a few days ago. A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 more. I didn't remember owing anyone. Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Hi, Matt.
क्या बोल रहे फिर
We haven't seen our Samara friends for a while now. I'm the one how they're doing. Let's go to Samara so you can catch up with them.
क्या डैड आपकी कल तक की थी मैंने वो छोटी की डेट भरी 30 तक की 3 तक और भी लेनी है आपने छुट्टी आपको छुट्टी दे दी थी और हैं और क्यों अच्छा उसकी छुट्टी है आपको भी नहीं तो आपको वैसे भी छुट्टी है फिर तो हाँ तो ठीक है
Thank you for complete.
क्या हाँ ठीक है उसके अंदर डालो घूम रही है ना वो कौन सा कौन सी यहाँ कहाँ थे रखे मैंने देखे ये कहाँ डालने थे अच्छा पता नहीं, मैंने तो रख दिए सारे कपड़े लगा में। पता नहीं, मैंने नहीं देखा। किसके साथ? लाल बनियान कौन सी बोल रहे हैं आप? अच्छा वो वाला पेन पहनना है आपने? अच्छा अच्छा, उधर रख दिया मैंने। ऐसा बोलो ना मेरे को पहनने के लिए पजामा तो था इधर वो आप और रखी होगा ये। दो डैड आपके फोन में भर देता हूँ छुट्टी। तो एक बार फोन करके पूछना था कंपनी में कि क्या बोलते हैं, अप्रूव कर दो इनको।
कर देंगे, उसमें क्या अभी बहुत है अभी।
अरे डैडी बोल के।
तारीख से पहले
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, तो ठीक है डैड।
10 जून जो आएगी तब तो उससे पहले अप्रूव हो जाएगी।
कैसे होगी उससे पहले?
ये जो महीना ना, ये मंथ तो हो गया, अगली छुट्टियां जो ये हमारी महीने की ये 10 जून से पहले होनी चाहिए।
ऐसा है? तो आपने पहले भी ली कभी से छुट्टी? कब?
जब ये भी इसका प्रेशर नहीं होता।
अच्छा अच्छा, तब तो आपके पास ये नहीं होगा ना स्पेक्ट्रा वगैरह है तो। तो फिर याद करो जरा ढंग से। तो उस टाइम तो आपने ऑफलाइन भरी होनी। डैड गाड़ी में जा सकते हैं हम वैसे पानी लाने? हैं? नहीं ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ, गाड़ी में जा सकते हैं हम पानी लाने। फिर कैसे करें आप बताओ? क्या बना? शेक शेक चलो बना दूंगा। कहाँ सूखने हो? खराब है वो, नहीं रखने भर भूर। नहीं खराब है वो मटर, वो तो खराब है मटर डैड। आपने देखी नहीं बूं लगी उसमें, आपने तो गलत रखी फ्रिज में। अब तो मम्मी को क्या पता होगा कि वो खराब है हुए। अरे आपकी तो नेट ही नहीं चल रहा है। क्या? हाँ ठीक है, अब चलो नेट। हाँ कार ही मिला ना रेट आपको।
इसमें पुदीना हरी मिर्ची
चटनी मेरे को नहीं आती चटनी बनानी, आप देख लो। हैं? अरे मिक्सी में मेरे को नहीं आएगी ना, खराब बन जाएगी। आप बना दो। मेरी बस की नहीं है डैड चटनी बनाने। क्या? कहाँ बनाता हूँ मैं, कब बोलो उन्होंने? नहीं आती मेरे को बनानी, वरना मैंने कल ही परसों ही बना देनी थी। फिर मई अच्छा रीजन क्या डालूं? कौन सी भरनी? अर्न लीव भरनी है ना। रीजन क्या डालूं बताओ? हाँ 3 दिन। रीजन क्या डालूं? अर्जेंट वर्क बस यही है, बस यही डालू।
My wife says so. क्या लगता है? My wife